What's up, everybody? This is the Oklahoma Prepper, and today I'm going to do a review on plantation products seeds. Okay, so today we have Plantations products. If you don't know what Plantations products seeds are, these are the seeds that you can get at Walmart. I've got two different kinds right here. You recognize this as American seeds, and then you also recognize this as ferry-morse. So these are by a company called Plantation Products LLC. And first of all, I wanted to, for those of you who've seen my videos before on my failed garden, the seeds did come from Plantation Products, and I bought them at Walmart, and I had almost zero germination on a lot of it. The onions never made. The the tomatoes, I had two different types of tomatoes. I had what did I have? I had cherry tomatoes and I had beefsteak tomatoes, and none of the tomatoes at all produced. None of the jalapenos produced. None of the broccoli produced. Almost nothing produced except for the watermelons, cantaloupe, squash, and cucumber, and they all ended up dying for some unknown reason. And so that is what happened with my stuff. Now, I did email Plantations Products, and it took them a while to respond to the emails. I ended up having to get a hold of them on Facebook, and they finally emailed me the next day and said, hey, just give me a list of everything that you lost, and we'll send you everything back. So I gave them a list. I told them, I said, I bought two of everything, two of all these different products, and all of them were lost. Now, it did take them a while. It took them a few weeks to finally, get all these seeds. And actually, I wasn't even expecting them. After I think a week and a half, I just kind of pretty much just wrote it off and wasn't expecting it. But they just showed up in the mail one day, and I said, awesome, all right, well, I like that. That was good. They actually stood by, listened to what I had to say, and refunded me, basically. They sent me out replacement seed packs because of everything that I've lost. Well, I decided this time that I was going to change my approach on how to start my seeds. So what I ended up doing, and you can see on another video of how I started my lettuce and a lot of my other stuff, that rather than just starting them in soil, I soaked a paper towel and quartered it, folded up into in quarters, and then stuck it in a sandwich bag and sprinkled out my seeds on top of it and sealed it. And literally overnight, my lettuce germinated. After 3 days, I actually had to transplant the lettuce from the seed, my Ziploc bag. I actually had to transplant it into soil. So that is by far the best way that I've been able to start my seeds. And then, I started bell pepper and jalapenos and even the onion seed, and they have all germinated within, well, basically a week. It's been less than a week. And my onions, bell peppers, and jalapenos have finally germinated, and I'm getting ready to transplant them as well because they are actually growing at a really fast pace. So I appreciate that, and I like that. If you guys want to do a favor, I'll leave a link in the description to Frugal Green Girl's video on cheap Walmart seeds, and I contacted her, and she said that it was all right for me to send that link, put that link down for you guys. So I'm going to do that. Um, Also, overall, my review of the experience that I had with Plantations products is very 50-50. Like I said, I went to Walmart, bought all these seeds. I spent $20 on seeds, and that doesn't sound like much, but look at the price per seed pack. It's 20 cents a pack. That's a lot of seeds. That is a lot of seeds. So, um, I contacted them. They fixed the problem. They sent me out more seeds, and I started my seeds in a different way, and everything seems to be working out so far. So, overall, the experience that I've had with Plantations products wasn't great, but did they fix the problem? Yes, they did. Now, will I recommend Plantations products to you guys? Absolutely. But I'm also going to recommend my tips into starting how to start their seeds. So what I've done is, like I said, I took a Ziploc bag, a sandwich bag, and put some paper towel in there, quartered it up. I folded it into a quarter so it fit in there, and also act as more of a wicking substance. And these are my bell peppers. Unfortunately, I didn't get a lot of bell pepper in one pack, but for 20 cents, I'm not complaining at all. And you can see that a lot of them have germinated. Actually, all of them have germinated. Every one of the bell pepper seeds have germinated, and you can see they're already starting to turn green and grow very rapidly. And this is one pack of lettuce that I have not planted yet, transplanted, and you can see that it's so strong that it's actually lifted the plastic up off of the paper towel off of the seeds. So you can see it looks, there's quite a bit in there, and they have done an absolutely great job. So I'm going to get ready to transplant those later on tonight as well. So like I said, I have had a pretty unpleasant experience with Plantations products in the beginning, but I contacted them and they made everything right and they fixed everything for me. So I'm going to start over and start everything in a different with a different technique, as you saw, starting everything in Ziploc bags with wet paper towels. So that is my suggestion. Rather than going out and doing direct sow into, I've got one right here actually, into your, I use these bath cups and fill them with soil and start my vegetables like that, rather than doing a direct sow and starting everything inside. I'm going to do that. I'm going to start doing starting all my seeds in paper towel in Ziploc bags, because it holds moisture longer, and I have almost immediate germination, overnight germination for almost everything. So that being said, that's my overall review with Plantations products. They are a good product. However, your technique is starting them has to be a little bit different, unfortunately. But it actually makes it a lot easier, because I can just, it takes me about 5 minutes to do one Ziploc bag, and that's actually exaggerating. It actually takes me a lot less time. Just fold up your paper towel into quarters, put it in a Ziploc bag, put your seeds on it, and wet it with water. Make sure it's really good and soaked with water, and that really gets you a good germination overnight. So that being said, Plantations, Frugal Green Girl has a really good overall review on buying the seeds and what all you can get and so much more. So go and check that video out. There's a link in the description. And if you guys want to know anything about how I'm doing my garden and how things are going along, I will keep videos posted regularly. But you can also drop me a comment down below and ask me any questions you want. If you guys want to see different content, what kind of content you want to see, just send me a comment. You can also reach me on Facebook. Just type in The Oklahoma Prepper in the search bar. You can also find me on Twitter at The OKLA Prepper. Just type that in and you'll find me as well. I'll also leave links in the descriptions to my social media pages, my Facebook and my Twitter, and also I'm going to leave a link in the description. I'm going to leave links in the descriptions to where you can get your American seeds or your ferry-morse, your plantations product seeds, so that you guys can start growing. And it's very, very inexpensive. If you guys don't want to go out to Walmart, which I suggest, but look at that, 20 cents for a pack of anything. That's okra. The peppers, the bell peppers, are a little more expensive, and the jalapenos. Looks like the tomatoes are as well. But I mean, for just pennies on the dollar, literally. Those are my bell peppers, my tomatoes, 99 cents a pack. The Walmart that I got mine at, everything was 20 cents. I only paid 99 cents for, I actually paid 99 cents for the okra in a different, in Texas. So when I went to go down there and look around. So, different price range on everything. But the overall experience was absolutely great. I hated to have to go through everything that I did. However, it worked out in my favor because I got a quicker germination rate, and that way I can pass this information off to you guys, so you guys don't have to go through, spending money on seeds, soil, and prepping everything to start your seeds. So you guys can watch this video and say, hey, he did this, it didn't work. He did this, it's working, I'm going to do that. So that being said, definitely check them out. Check out their stuff. I'll leave links in the descriptions. Comment for anything you guys want to see, for anything you guys want to tell me, ask questions. I'm more than happy to ask you, or I'm more than happy to answer. I'm more than happy to interact with you guys. So that being said, I'm going to get off here and I'm going to start doing some more seeds. So stay safe and keep prepping.